guys, and welcome to another episode of my Sims 2 Pleasantview Let's Play. You're seeing this sped up because I originally filmed this episode before, however, I didn't record the audio because apparently I was in a Discord voice room and the audio was never recorded. So it recorded the gameplay and the audio with the Sims, but not me talking. So I really do apologise about that. It will not happen again. And I rambled a lot in this episode because it was quite interesting. But at the beginning part, I'm literally just like sorting out the room, setting him up for setting up for obviously playing, getting rid of stuff and the computers, all that stuff. It was an interesting episode, let me just say. I'm sorry if you heard my fan before, I've turned it off now. Bit of drama happens, as what's usually happening in the Pleasant household. However, it went about a different way, and yeah. So I've never seen myself play Sims time lapse, but yeah. But yeah, so you can see, like, I'm trying to talk, but obviously there's no audio, so you can't hear what I'm saying. But basically, I was removing the bin and the mailbox because so I can lock the bin up and then also move the mailbox so that not everyone's congregating, I think the word is, around the mailbox, because it can cause Sims to bug out and not have their homework and stuff like that, and that causes impacts on their grades and stuff like that. So I just moved that, so when they first come home, they just go there, then they go straight in, so it's not too crowded. Here I was actually rambling about Lilith's poor relationship with her parents, because as you can see, she is kind of like, would I say, the black sheep of the family? I think that's the term. I don't know, but her parents don't like her, and her sisters don't like her. Her sister is the golden child, and one of the things I rambled about, which is what your guys' input is. You can hear the audio now. Who does Lilith live with? Because Lilith is going to be leaving this household, because I feel like Lilith is a struggling sim. She's suffering, and she is not happy in her house, and she really is suffering. Her sister's horrible to her. Her parents don't even like her, and she's just suffered enough. And I feel like she would leave, and I'm torn between having her move in with the oldies, her grandparents, or like I do in my other Pleasantview, have her move in with her boyfriend's parents. So Dirk, she would move in with Dirk, and that's what I'm kind of leaning towards. But I do want you guys' input if you ever see this. However, I am really leaning towards, like, you know, what's the word? Her moving in with Dirk, because it just worked out so nice. Like, she was in a stable house. Like, Darren had married Cassandra. Obviously, they were having children and stuff. And Lilith was just so happy. And I feel like she's a pixelated character on the screen, but I want the best for her, and I see a lot of myself in her. Like I was rambling about in the episode. I don't have the best relationship with my mother. I mean, with my parents, but mainly with my mother. And I just see a lot of, like, what she's not having the best relationship with her parents. I kind of see like that in myself as well. So, yeah. So I feel for Lilith on a personal level. So basically, as you can see, Daniel woohooed with Mary Sue twice. I was trying to get her pregnant before the inevitable happened. So I wanted her to have one last baby with Daniel before she found out he was cheating on her. And that's why she was so late for work. They woohooed twice so she could get pregnant. In my other Pleasantview, Mary Sue actually had twins, but this time she just had one. And basically, Mary Sue did go to work, but she never got a chance card. So if she got a chance card, any option would have resulted in her getting fired, but she never got a chance card. So I basically had Daniel stall the maid around, have her like stay until Mary Sue comes in, and she's in, as you can see there, but it's like she doesn't notice that he's flirting with her. I don't know. So it was a bit of a messed up episode, like not how it's supposed to go. Basically, they woohoo, Mary Sue catches them. I'm gonna commentate this. Daniel has aspiration failure, which was kind of funny. Mary Sue, they're having a fight. Mary Sue obviously loses, unfortunately. Spoiler. And then she's like, "No, out. I want you out." And he's like, it's like he's so sad, like, how could you do this to me? I'm innocent. How could you do this? But he was the one who was cheating on her. So, yeah. And basically, that's the main thing that happened. Mary Sue's pregnant. Daniel cheated on her. She eventually caught him. The girls did the homework. Mary Sue made some food. And then Kaylin the maid kind of like, I don't know how to explain. She rang up the house phone and spoke to Mary Sue. I don't know. Um, I don't know how the maid would explain this to her. Maybe Daniel said the maid said to her that like he's a single dad or something like that, and he didn't know. She didn't know he was married, and like she was explaining herself. Like as you could see, she's talking on her phone like that. Um, that that's kind of like my impression of it. I just don't know. But Daniel is going to be moving into an apartment in the next round, and he's going to be having a new life with Caitlin. I kind of have the idea like he's you know realized the wrongs of his actions, and he wants to start again with a new family and try not to make the mistakes he has done. That's kind of like the impression I have. But we'll see. But we'll focus on that in the next round. And also, I'm giving Mary Sue a makeover here. As going through looks, like you see this one, that's the hair I give Cassandra sometimes. And I was saying how, like, she kind of looks like Cassandra with the pigtails and the glasses. Yeah. But Cassandra also has a makeover when she moves in with Darren. Have to make sure to get the names right. And I was just showing you guys the hairs that I was picking for her. Then that one, that is the hair that the Mary Sue, my other Pleasantview that I was playing yesterday, she has. And I also give her the same outfit. However, the Mary Sue, my other Pleasantview, is now an elder, so she doesn't wear that outfit anymore. But I really like the outfit on her. And yeah, so I had a choice between two, and I just gave her the one that she had in the other Pleasantview. And I was also rambling on about how Lilith is also going to have a makeover when she moves out. I'm really tempted to move her in with her boyfriend and stuff like that. So she's going to have a makeover. She's going to have a different kind of style, different clothing, same colour scheme and stuff like that, but different. And then she's going to have a different hairstyle because I feel like she wouldn't want to look exactly like her sister, even in the hair colours and stuff like that. And then I think I started rambling on about how, like, it's evident in the memories, like, how Daniel and Mary Sue, like, preferred Angela over Lilith. Like, Angela was taught to walk, she was taught to talk, and she was potty trained, but Lilith never learned to walk, never learned to talk, I was never potty trained. And, yeah. So, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, I guess. Also, Mary Sue actually quits her job. To coincide with all this clothing and new hairstyle stuff, I feel like she would be trying to give herself a new start in life, like a new chapter. And to do that, she'd probably quit her old job. She will join in the law career. And she'd give herself a new hairstyle, new clothing, and just become a new and better version of herself, really. Will she make amends with Lilith? Most likely not. I feel like she still views Lilith as, like, well, the problem child and stuff like that. But yeah, she had like a makeover, and she just feels herself starting it, which is kind of what happened with the other, basically my other Pleasantview. So yeah. Apparently Lilith got up early to take out the trash, and then I made her eat food. Nice. And yeah, that's it. That's it basically. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Pleasantview. I'm so sorry about this. This will never happen again. I'm basically just trying to figure out where I want. They said Matthew. What's he called again? Daniel. I was like, no, Andrew, no, Matthew, no, Daniel. We want Daniel to live and stuff like that, and then I was talking about the next households, which we're going to play the Cat and Kim household. I was trying to find them on the housing thing underneath, as you can see. However, I just couldn't find the houses, so eventually I went to downtown, and I'm basically going to show you guys where I put the houses. I know they're going to be the only household in the downtown for now, but obviously there'll be more. But yeah, there's both of them. Yeah. I don't know what else to say, so yeah, bye.